According to President Trump, he pledges to establish America as the world's Bitcoin superpower. And I'm aware that people are sick of hearing this because, of course, the much anticipated crypto summit is over and the hype did not live up to expectations. However, we must keep in mind that certain discussions did occur behind closed doors regarding there was no live streaming of it. What were those chats then? As of right now, we don't know, but people tend to focus on the bad rather than consider things from a different perspective, which is what we'll be discussing. Welcome back to the XRP family and the CryptoZX channel. Please hit the red subscribe button and hit the like button if you're enjoying these XRP updates. However, let's examine and assess the current state of the market. You are witnessing the retracement that has been occurring since last night as we head into Saturday morning. You see, there was a sell then use event. Naturally, the bulk of cryptocurrency holders in the community felt that the crypto summit was lackluster, which has undoubtedly had a detrimental effect on the crypto markets in particular when compared to Bitcoin, which has a comparable valuation of 136.4 billion. XRP is down 5.7% with a price of $2.35 and a 24-hour trading volume of roughly $6.4 billion. Before we continue, though, let me just quickly clarify that nothing on this channel is financial advice. When investing in cryptocurrencies, always conduct your own research and due diligence. So have a look at this. 3-spot XRP at Fez are filed by volatility shares. There are several significant developments in the US regarding XRP ETF2X, XRP ETF, and 1XXRP. Additionally, if my memory serves me correctly, they introduced an XRP ETF leverage position. Tell me in the comments, but once more, you're beginning to notice how many things are building up. In other words, a lot of businesses are coming, particularly for the XRP ETF. Solana ETF was most talked about product a few months ago, but this time around, people aren't aware of how much is happening at a historic pace. As you are aware, we have witnessed the SEC recognition of these submissions. Numerous significant events are taking place. Indeed, the crypto summit did not turn out to be as successful as many had anticipated. We began to hear more about the crypto strategic reserve, The term crypto strategic reserve does not exist. Although it's more of a strategic reserve for Bitcoin, some of the other assets that were disclosed will also be included in the stockpile, which will once more be subject to US government oversight. However, some people are genuinely upset about the idea that they will be buying these particular properties. However, I continue to hold the opinion that we still don't know what transpired behind closed doors during the quiz currently occurring. There's still a chance that we may have the significant altcoin season that many people are looking forward to. Perhaps some significant news that we are unaware of is revealed, like the removal of the capital gains tax from US enterprises. However, it's still up in the air, so it's natural to regard such supposition with caution. However, I believe that instead of paying attention to what's actually going on in the cryptocurrency industry, people are quick to focus on the minor drawback. We must realize that there was a lot of negative sentiment around digital assets only a few years ago. I'm not even referring to 30 or 40 years ago. It's just as unfair as it was in the past. And we're witnessing a lot of justice. And yes, I am aware that people are beginning to believe that Donald Trump hasn't lived up to his promises. I'll be honest with you, overall, I received a present that deserves recognition. You are aware that he has fulfilled his promises. Do you know anything about Bitcoin or crypto strategy? I apologize. As you are aware, he stated that you will have clarity regarding the cryptocurrency market after the announcement of the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. It will arrive. We've been talking about F's against Sogan, and a lot of what he stated is actually occurring. You know, banks are beginning to receive the go ahead. People tend to forget something very quickly, but when we consider it realistically, we don't want to forget that stuff. Furthermore, you guys are aware that your boy Cryptox will not hold back from bringing that out if it wasn't the fact, but I believe it is imperative that we make that clear. But have a look at this. Subjective views really brought this to light, and I think it's so wonderfully put that I really want to share it with you all. Ripple's payment enterprise supports an institutional emphasis, dual blockchain efficiency, and regulation. Perhaps the best candidate to help ensure that Triumph is Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin. And once more, there's a lot of chatter about speculation because it seems to fit all the criteria, don't you think? Additionally, regulators have given the go-ahead for large businesses who wish to use stablecoins because they are a hot topic and banks will undoubtedly join the fray. It goes without saying that tokenization, blockchain integration, and crypto custody, you know what? What fulfills several of these requirements? The Ripple. You see, that's what many people have a tendency to forget, but we don't want to be forgetting these things because they are happening in front of us. Things that have never occurred in the history of cryptocurrency. Going forward, though, have a look at this, and see this for yourself once more. Check this out for yourself. The CEO of Coinbase has reiterated that the Trump administration has stated that if the US government obtains the cryptocurrency strategic stockpile through other means, they will retain it and we won't go out and purchase it. In other words, the United States government is essentially buying Bitcoin, and if you understand our reserve, they will be buying it with their own money, regardless of where they are receiving it. They're not leaving the stockpile, though. They aren't going out to buy XRP specifically. That's not true, Cardano, Solana. They're not acting in that manner. I will now proceed to perform a brief review. However, suppose if, as is to be expected, certain fraudulent acts result in their seizure. Additionally, I believe that's the proper course of action. In the event that such incidents occur, they are quite entitled to confiscate these. If that were to occur, they wouldn't sell, they won't start selling these assets on the open market if they manage to get their hands on them. They will be detained. That's going to be, incredibly well handled in that regard. And once more, that particular item is being undermined by some individuals, And since people are genuinely holding on to these coins, I continue to think it is a pretty significant thing in and of itself. They're sticking onto it rather than liquidating it because, of course, they recognize that there's a chance that it will increase in the future. Very interesting stuff once more. Please share your thoughts with me below. However, a lot of good things are taking place.